Hi, good morning. My name is Bill Coggio. I'm the Application and Technology Development Manager with NatureWorks in the area of performance chemicals. Performance chemicals is using the brand name Vercet as a way of representing new an expanded product portfolio around PLA and lactide chemistry. The Vercet brand offers a wider range of lactide-based chemistries for use in coatings and adhesives. And it features a couple of unique attributes over the traditional NGO PLA. Although it's still a PLA-based system and based on lactide, fundamentally we're not relying on the high molecular weight and crystallinity of NGO to give us our properties. Instead, the Vercet brand resins are designed to be soluble, make it easier to process, they're lower viscosity, and they have reactivity that will enhance contributions and product development in areas of coatings and adhesives. It's also a very useful chemical intermediate where the lactide can be derivatized to form surfactants or other dispersant additives, also typically used for coatings and adhesives. Got a couple of examples here of systems that are adhered using either all lactide or a lactide-based composition, where you're not only using a bio-based, sustainable, renewable resource, the attributes in the coating are quite remarkable with the lactide. Lactide brings really good inherent adhesions to things like metal, cellulosic, polar surfaces, generates a good hard surface, which results in lower scratch, higher gloss systems. The broader portfolio of products within the Vercet enhances solubility. So if you do solvent-borne coatings, it becomes very soluble in common solvents such as ethyl acetate and ketones, and not the very esoteric chlorinated solvents that are actually not used at all except for experimental purposes. We can see here using a process very similar to NGO, but still nonetheless proprietary and modified. You can still get nice low color grade resins. They can be pelletized. They can also be more waxy solids that would need to be melted out and dispersed into a solvent or compounded in as a wax or a slug, if you will, as opposed to pellets. Applications where we're seeing these very much are in the paper packaging adhesive industry, where you're able to get very good fiber tear from things like craft paper, from a hot melt adhesive. And because these are PLA systems, depending on how they're ultimately compounded, they would tend to stay in the realm of a compostable, recyclable system, but again, that can also be formulation dependent. But fundamentally, it's PLA chemistry, and it's opening up the doors of new innovations, new formulations, and new developments for those in the PLA space. And glad to take more questions. Come on by our booth, and we're here all week. Thank you.